It's another Virtua Spectacular review of a Virtua game from Sega. It's Virtua Racing on the Sega Saturn. And check out this loading screen. They just don't make them like this anymore. Originally a 1992 arcade game, Virtua Racing found its way onto home game consoles like the Sega Genesis and the 32X. It's an early polygon-based racing game, and the Sega Genesis version came in a big fat game cartridge, and I thought it was pretty awful, even given my Genesis bias. But the 32X version showed real promise, using the additional horsepower of the 32X. That was called Virtua Racing Deluxe. But the real king of the home console versions is this 1995 release on the Saturn, which is a massive driving game with numerous tracks and multiple vehicles. It comes with the standard arcade mode where you have to reach checkpoints in time and also come in first place, or else you're greeted with this enjoyable screen. It's always better to ease the pain when you sing Game Over. Virtua Racing has a replay theater where you can watch races from numerous different camera perspectives, and you can also drive from multiple camera angles, including a cockpit view. All of these features are well done, but what really makes this game special is the Grand Prix mode, where you pick a team and then embark on a career. Starting off, driving go-karts. One feature they need to port from this game to modern racing games is the music that plays during the checkpoint feature. Hey, a waterfall! I have to give the designers credit. The track designs in Virtua Racing are excellent, and obviously the game looks dated compared to the modern racing games. But for a 1995 release, this is an extremely competent driving game that is still playable and can keep you entertained for hours. I actually think it works best with the slower vehicles before you get to the F1 race car, because they seem to fit the speed of the game a little bit better. I'm a hero on Team Zero. Save your progress, earn points, and move along, racing more challenging enemies throughout the game on exotic courses around the Virtua world. It goes without saying, but the music in the game is quite catchy and extremely well produced. It sounds great on the Saturn. This game was donated to Classic Game Room along with a number of other racing games like NASCAR 09 and Hang On GP 95 by Sergio Matthias from Brazil, all the way from Palinha, Brazil. He actually goes by Matt in his thank you letter. So, thank you, Matt. I actually enjoyed this game so much that I'm still playing through it and will be covering many of the tracks on CGR Macro reviews, because they're extremely well designed, and I'd love to see Sega bring this series back. Like tomorrow. Virtua Tennis continues to get new releases. I think it's time that Virtua Racing got some love. Again. Because these tracks are really fun to drive on, and it would be awesome on the newer game consoles or PC. So, thanks again to our friend Matt from Brazil, and we've been watching the Japanese release, but Virtua Racing also has a Western release on the Sega Saturn. This car looks really cool, doesn't it? It's like a cross between a 911 and one of these spinners from Blade Runner, which is a car somebody should really make in real life that flies.